Welcome back, another Foo-ology podcast. I'm here with the president.
The president of Keisterville.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, man, we're out here.
We're out here. What you been up to, my boy?
Man, nothing much. But last week, we went on a clean run, bro. How much was it? Like, well, we were supposed to do 8 miles. But
8 miles,
we did, what was it? Well, you did 7.5 because it was a funny story, bro. Because I know last week we were talking about how we were fasting and all that. But that same day, I think that Tuesday, it was like right after our podcast. I'm like, you know what? I have some momentum on me right now. So I'm like, man, I'm just going to keep going until I feel something. Like, you know, because you're like, you know what? After you feel that hunger, you kind of can keep pushing it for a bit. And I was like, man, I've never done this before, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep going. So I kept going. The next day, I had a I had a nice run. And I'm like, you know what? I feel pretty good. And then on Friday we usually run, so I'm like, fuck it, I think I can make it till Friday, and then after the run, I'll eat. So come Friday, we went to the beach to go run, and then I was feeling all right. But then, what's it called? I had a little bit of I'm like, you know what? Let's see how this goes. I had a little bit of a chocolate shroom, like a little chocolate piece. And then, so halfway through the run, that shit felt like I was doing a damn 100, 200 miler, bro. I'm like, holy shit. And then I'm like, you know what? We hit 4 miles. I'm like, bro, you know what? I got to go take a leak. And then so I went to the bathroom. And then when I didn't even get to the bathroom. I just sat on the steps, and I'm just like, the whole rush just hit me. And I'm like, whoa. And I'm like, bro, I cannot finish this shit.
Yeah, bro. When we were running, I was like, I was running like pretty fast. And I'm like, man, I hope something not bad going wrong with the homie over here, bro. Like hopefully he feels good, you know. Yeah. But I kind of knew. I'm like, man, there's something
off.
Something gonna be off, bro. And then next you know, I'm like, hey, bro, I think you probably are you good? And you're like, nah, bro. Like I was like, damn, bro, I thought you were gonna pass out or something, my boy. And I was just like, damn, it was like pretty intense. Yeah. I mean, from what I was seeing, you know. And then I was like, man, I'm like, ain't no way you're gonna make it back, bro. So I gotta go quick to go get the car, bro. You know. But that shit was, bro. What'd you do, bro? It was I know it was like the fasting for 4 days or something, huh?
Yeah, so it was like 4 days, and so the Sunday night was the last meal, and then Friday was when I was gonna break it. But what happened was, I guess I was so sensitive to anything that one little bit of chocolate shroom, that shit hit me like I took a whole bar or some shit. Dang. Plus, you know, not eating, and so the adrenaline. You know what I noticed is that they say that when you fast, your body actually is like in shock mode. It's like your nervous system is really in shock. So what I realized is that on the 4th day, I had trouble kind of sleeping a little bit. So it's because your body is has a lot of cortisol, a lot of stress hormone. So I had a little trouble sleeping, and I'm like, oh, you know what? And then you feel like kind of jittery, and you feel like maybe like your heart's racing, and that's because your body is in shock mode. Like it's in so you're supposed to drink warm liquids like vegetable broth, chicken broth. You heat it up and then you drink it, and that calms your nervous system. But me, you know, I drank a coffee and I added more on that shit. And then what's it called? So on the way there, that hit me like a damn. Oh man, bro, I that's been a while. I don't know if you guys ever had a bad experience with let's say edibles. Mm-hmm. If you've ever had edibles and you feel like you had a bad experience, that's kind of how it felt. Like I felt like I couldn't catch my breath, and then I felt like, man, you know what? I'm gonna go sit in the sand. I'm gonna go lay in the sand. And so I laid in the sand waiting for you till you came back, and that was like 40 minutes. Yeah. And then through that 40 minutes, that shit was a spiritual fucking journey, bro. I was like, damn, bro, I gotta catch my breath. I gotta focus on breathing. And then I was focused on breathing. The more you trip out, because you feel like warmth and tingly all over my body. I felt like I was sinking into the sand, bro. And then the sun was going down, so I was like looking at the sun. It was so bright, that shit was tripping me out more. I look up at the sky, that shit was tripping me out more, because it was just like. And then I was like, you know what? I gotta do something. But then I was like, you know what? this is gonna pass. So I just kind of closed my eyes and I was like, you know what, this is gonna pass. I just gotta. And then I would sit up and I'm like, fuck, bro, you like.
Shit.
But
On a
after
sick
30
one, huh?
minutes, luckily, I'm like, you know what? I probably just hit the peak of it, so I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk. And then when I made that choice, I was already getting cold, bro. I felt like the shivers were about to kick in because it was already sunset.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna walk. And luckily, as I walked, it kind of went down. And then I was just focusing on my feet in the sand and chilling out.
Bro.
So,
That's
but
crazy, bro.
man, that fasting shit is actually no joke, bro. Like your body is really in shock, you know. And that's crazy how people do it for 30 days, 40 days.
Nah, I can't. Man, hell no, bro.
Man, you do have to plan that shit out, like, because I kind of just winged it. And
You mentally have to be prepared for something like that, bro, huh? Because you're like, once you do it, you gotta lock in, bro. And it sounds like it's gonna be easy, because yeah, I could do that. But when it's there, bro, it's like, man, it's way harder to do, bro. You know.
And then think about how often you think about food and how often you eat, and you're like, holy shit, that's kind of like your life just revolves around like, man, I'm gonna eat good, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that. And
like your routine, bro. Like
your routine
people get I know there's people that they love that routine shit, bro. Like, you know, you go to work, you wake up, eat breakfast, whatever, go to work, come back, chill, watch TV, go to the gym, you know, whatever your routine is, and you do it every day, Brandon. And I don't know how people, like, I can't do that, bro. It has to be different for me all the time, because I don't want to be feeling like a robot, you know. You're like, man, there's just like, it's like there's no life purpose to life, bro, when you're doing the same shit all the time, bro. It's like, fuck, a routine over and over again, bro. You gotta do that till you die, bro. No,
you feel like a straight up zombie, huh?
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of these corporations, bro, like they'll be well, it's not even their fault, but I feel like they want to trap you like that. So and it's your fault too. It's like basically your fault, because, you know, you get into debt with all this whatever thing. But I understand paying all the bills and all that stuff, but it's like, if you don't like your job, bro, you only have one life too, bro. Just go live your life. And I mean, it sounds easier said than done for sure, but if you don't like your job, just quit, bro. Just find something else to do. Start your own shit. Even though everybody always tries to start their own shit, I mean, obviously it's harder, you know, to do, and, you know, easier said than done, basically. But I mean, if it makes you happy, then, and you're just not making as much, just do it, bro. And then once you get that routine, you know, you'll build up, and you'll know what to do, basically. You know,
yeah,
and,
it's a fact.
and it just like it happens like a miracle. Like, it's like you know, good people always succeed, I would say, even though there's a lot of darkness taking over this damn the earth, it seems like, bro. But you know, just look for hope, and be positive on your own mindset, and then you'll be good. Because I mean, bro, like, I be on the IG, and most of my algorithm, bro, you know, they be listening to us too, bro. It's like all negative shit, bro. Like, oh, this guy got in a car crash. Oh, ISIS over here, ISIS over there, bro. It's like, God damn, bro. So I think maybe in a few months or a year or whatever, my new resolution is gonna be, I'm gonna buy a flip phone, bro, because I ain't trying to be on my phone like 24/7 like all these other people, bro. And they be tracking you where you're at, and even like and we know it too, bro. Like, as soon as you talk about you want to buy this clothes or you want to buy these shoes, somehow mysteriously the algorithm, your data from your phone picks it up. Like, what the? I was just thinking about that, and now I think it's to the point where they could almost read your mind, bro. Because you be thinking about something, and the next you know, I don't know if I blame it all on the you know, the system data whatever. Because also too, like, you have that power where if you want something, you're gonna get it, because you always have it. It's in your brain, like, I'm gonna get this. So it's not all like, you know, they're reading your head and all that stuff too. But yeah, that's some crazy ass shit, man, right there. But
I do think they have that, because over the weekend, I think they posted in Sinaloa, I think, that they had the narcos in Mexico, they post a banner on a bridge. A lot of times that's how they send their messages.
Yeah.
And in that banner, it said something about the CIA. They said the CIA has mind control weapons, and they know how to manipulate people. And actually, there's documents that came out after that. Somebody made a reel online, and then they have some documents that say they actually have a way to influence people's minds. They have technology that could like, I don't know if it's some kind of thing they point at you or the signal they send, but it could influence your thoughts. And they say they already have that shit.
Oh, bro, and that's crazy. Interesting that you say that, because I watched this video how they captured the president from Venezuela, right?
Yeah.
So they said that the military, like, this is what this guy was saying. He said that the military, and it wasn't even humans, bro. He said supposedly it's like
Robots.
Yeah, like robots, like went to him, and they're like trying to they captured him, and they were all mind control. And they said the moment you try to move, you couldn't move, bro. It's like this technology they had that, like, I don't know if we're going back on some black guy that he was like face to face with the alien, bro, and then he was shivering. Remember, I forgot his name, but he always talks about his experience with the aliens and stuff. And then they said that, well, going back on the Venezuela shit, right? That they had, like, basically
Advanced technology.
Yeah, they had advanced technology, and man, he was armed, and I'm sure the military was like on high alert if these would come. And they said supposedly when they came up, bro, when they showed up, the U.S. military showed up, that their technology was so advanced that I don't know if it was a shockwave or I don't know what it was, but the moment that they just stepped in, bro, like, you couldn't move. It's like you're frozen, bro.
Like they had like a freezing.
Like some Men in Black shit, bro. They just shot that supersonic thing, and you're just like, and you know, it's like having a sleep paralysis, bro. You're like looking and you can't move, bro. Supposedly they had that shit, and it was like robots that took them out, and nobody died, whatever. Or they had some people that died, but they had drones for sure. They had drones, like, yeah, for damn sure. So it's getting pretty crazy out here, bro. And I think the nerds that
The
are
revenge of the nerds.
yeah, bro. I think the nerds that are really good with all this, like, data shit, computer shit, like, I think those fools are for sure gonna be in line to becoming the next millionaires or billionaires, bro. Because that's how you win a war nowadays, bro. It's all, you know, technology shit. It's like you just send out. They got, you know, they just put your information on a drone. All right, this is the picture of this guy. They get your photo, and all right, go find this fool. Boom. It's like a little bird, bro. That actually know.
Man, I'm wondering about what kind of technology they really have, you know, because like you said, this dude, I seen that clip. There was some Venezuelan army guy. He's like, man, it was like they had 300 rounds every second or some shit. And he's like, they have laser guided weapons. They have robots. They have sonic weapons where basically they send a sonic boom to you or some kind of frequency, and it makes them bleed from their nose and from their mouth. Mm-hmm. But part of me wants to believe that maybe he's telling the truth. Part of me wants to think that I think there's a propaganda there too, like to make everybody afraid. Like, oh, you can't mess with the U.S. But maybe even that fool cut a deal with them and they took them peacefully. You know, you never know. You don't never know what they really be doing. Exactly. But when I watched that Joe Rogan shit with that dude Palmer Luckey, he basically said that they do have like really advanced headgear. Yeah. Maybe they were wearing that, like where they could literally see through a wall.
And then thousands of people or there are people who could see what was going on too.
Yeah.
I don't even. Oh, well, maybe on the lens thing, huh?
Maybe even they don't even have to really aim at you. Like they have like an aim assist where they just point and it just goes directly at these people. Yeah. Damn. That's probably why they said like we couldn't move, because it's almost like they're sending 300 bullets at a time because they're so accurate, and everybody was bah, bah. So maybe they had that helmet if they're telling the truth. But part of me thinks that they just staged it, you know.
Man, yeah, that's a tough one because, yeah, people nowadays online be just talking bullshit, bro. And it feels like people are bending down because I know Candace Owens and that Nick Fuentes fool. They're like, all of a sudden they're like speaking. Oh, you know what? Maybe it was just all coincidence, or it's like
Epstein is cool now. You seen that shit?
Oh my god, bro! Like sellout fools. It can't be more sellout than that right there, man.
He said a clip of
that is.
They weren't even pedophiles. They were teenagers.
Oh,
there's some shit. I'm like, bro.
That's how you know that fool's cooked already, bro.
Like, yeah.
And that shows you the freaking power and of these elites, bro. Like people are just scared to talk about the truth, bro. And I'm sure they get threatened for damn sure every freaking time, but it's like, fool, come on, bro. Be real to yourself and stop fucking fronting out here, bro. We already know what you're about. And the moment you tone down like that, we already know who got you, bro.
For real.
And
bro.
that's some crazy ass shit though, bro. Because America is like was known for you come here, you make a future, and anything is possible, bro. And now it's like, man, it's hard to believe that now, bro. You know?
Yeah, I think that whole shit with Candace Owens, it tripped me out a little bit because she had gotten that call with Erica Kirk. They actually had a conversation, and then after that, she's been changing her tune, bro. Because before the Charlie Kirk thing happened, she was making a whole series based off the French president. Remember?
Yeah.
The French president and his wife are supposed to be as a man.
Yeah.
And so she did a deep dive and she uncovered all that shit and blah, blah, blah. And then as she was getting closer, the Charlie Kirk thing happened. So I'm thinking that there's a connection between that and the Kirk thing because maybe they to warn her or to silence her, they took him out. If you believe the official story, right?
Yeah. And Erica Kirk, I know, is a CIA agent, bro.
Yeah, that's what they say. She has ties to that. And then she has ties to something called the Romanian Angels, which is like the child trafficking in Romania.
No.
And so, and they're all actors. They all have like an acting background.
Oh my God, bro.
Like Candace Owens, Charlie, they all have actor profiles.
No. Oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah.
So basically, I think that Candace Owens got a call. And I believe that they basically are like, you've been saying all this shit. Now it's time for you to say some really stupid, crazy shit. So it discredits everything that you said that might be real. So now people can say, oh, she's just a crazy lunatic. Because she's like, Charlie Kirk was a time traveler. I was like, bro, no. Where the fuck is this coming from?
God damn, bro. And it's like, you can't be more sold out than that, bro, right there, you know? And it's like a bunch of like, that's some crazy ass world you gotta live in right there, bro. But it's like people that sell out, bro. It's like we don't see really too many Latinos or Mexican podcasters, bro. And there's some other fool that, you know, he blocked us. I forgot his name, but he knows that we're coming up, and for some reason he thought we were a threat, bro.
Yeah, and that's a lot of podcasters like that.
Yeah, and that's how you know like these fools are on a sick one, bro. And we're out here, we're chill ass fools, bro. You know, and all of our guests and any like that been on this podcast, bro, that they always say cool things about us, you know, like chill things. You know, like we're not assholes, bro, you know. But when you see the actions of what these fools be doing, you know that you ain't trying to be part of that clan, bro. Because these fools out here, they've been walling out, and it's like, fool, why you gonna hate on some other fool like that, bro? That shows you're a big ass bitch right there, bro. Straight up.
Yeah. And all these dudes are all super Trumpers too.
God damn.
Right wingers and conservatives. These fools think they're all, and they think they're gangsters too. They think they're like hood, and how are you gonna be hood guy and then fucking the Trumper at the same time? Oh my goodness, bro. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't go together.
Yeah, I don't know what that clown's name was, but I ain't gonna speak it. But yeah, like he thought he thinks he's a gangster and shit, man. Yeah, I'll keister your ass in like 10 seconds, bro. But no violence, you know. We don't advocate for no violence shit, man. But if it gets dirty, I'm in the front line right there, bro. I'm not even scared of none of that shit, bro. But yeah, man, that's just all that shit. Yeah, like I didn't even know that. Like, I thought they were just playing with the Erica Kirk, that she was a CIA agent, bro. I was like, no fucking way. So, man, it's some crazy. You gotta watch out when you're coming up. You gotta watch out the people around you, bro. Because the moment you're starting to get some clout, bro, I feel like the moment that's when they send some clown to go, or even a girl, bro, like, you know, to see what you're up to. You know, like some other shit. Because they're like, man, this guy could be our next biggest threat. And you never know, bro. Like, you got to take this fool out somehow. And that's why it's like, it's always good for, like, the people that you came up with, just keep it right there, bro. Because some other fools be, you got fans, you know, that's cool. But, man, you kind of really don't know what's up, bro, you know? These fools, you know, that's what I think, man, you know?
Yeah, some dude hit me up. I think today, on the Foo-ology page, he said, he's like, oh, you guys, his name is Javi. He has like, I think he does content shit, but this dude hit us up. He's like, oh, you guys are inspirational. Makes me more comfortable. Makes me feel comfortable. Continue to make. Makes me feel comfortable making content. Thank you, Raza. He says.
Damn, so that's cool. Yeah.
All that. Shout out to this dude.
Hell yeah! Shout out to that guy, man. Anything positive like that, bro. You know that it's a good feeling in your heart. You know, when you hear people like that give you good feedback, and it makes you feel like you're doing a good job, bro. You know.
Yeah, so many people keep tapping into our stuff, like we've been talking about, because that clip just keeps going up that we talked about last week, and it's almost on the brink of 1 mil right now. I'm looking at it. It's January 20th. It's 900 and basically 80,000. So basically it's probably gonna cross that 1 mil mark.
Damn.
And everybody's sharing that shit, and everybody's like, oh, this is a banger, this and that, and our views and everything going up.
That's just crazy, bro. Hell yeah.
The followers.
Thank you. And if you haven't already, if you haven't subscribed, like, comment on all videos, bro. We're on Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all the platforms that you could think of. We're on there. And soon, you know, when we get more push through this podcast, we're gonna be live on Kick and Twitch and all that shit too, bro.
Oh shit, that shit'll be a interesting one, bro.
That's gonna be really interesting too, bro. But thank you guys for supporting us, and man, we really appreciate you guys. And also too, if you guys see us, I mean, we're not, you know, like, I'm like faithful, but like sometimes I'd be seeing like dudes and even like some chicks, like they'll be looking at you and you're like, what the fuck are you? Why are you looking at me? You know, and man, sometimes I might be walking around like I look mad or some shit, but you know, just say what's up, you know. So it's not on some weird shit, bro. You know?
Just say what's up.
Say what's up, bro. Like, oh, whatever, you know.
That's true, bro. Yeah.
Anyways, I
feel the same vibes too. I feel like I don't know, like you do feel a little bit of like, yeah, if you do notice, just say what's up. Fuck it.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool though. It's gonna hit 1 million, and that's the
our first little 1 mil.
And it shows you that anything is possible, bro. We have what? It's 11 months in.
11 months so far.
Yeah, that we just been doing this podcast consistently, and we're having a good. We always have a ball having, you know, doing this, and you know, if you have someone or you have yourself that you want to start something, because I see a lot of friends that they be wanting to start podcasts, and we always talk about it. It's like, yeah, bro, just test it out, test the waters out. You never know if you're gonna be bigger than us, you know, like in the first episode or two. But it is really hard to start out like with a big banger, and then, you know. But you never know. Everybody's luck is different. But if you're just consistent with it, bro, the universe will pay you off at the end. And yeah, we're just gonna keep on going, and just test the waters. And even if you just want to have fun with it, just go ahead and just do your thing. You know, it doesn't cost $1 million to start your own thing, bro, and create your own thing. If you like cinema, you know, movies, editing, all that, yeah, of course, bro, start your own thing, because I think that's where it's all at, bro. It's that Hollywood shit we're talking about, that shit's all dying, bro. You know, they're gatekeepers, so you could be your own A-lister in your own movie, bro, and you could write your own script. You could have people that you want to work with, friends, you know, and you guys could make an Oscars damn movie right there, bro. You don't need any of that big production shit, bro.
But I was thinking about that, bro. Like, nobody really watches movies like that anymore, too, huh? So I'm like, bro. So what's the next thing that people are watching that will? It's like everybody has to listen to. Everybody has to watch it. Do you think that it's podcast? Do you think it's something else?
Right now, I feel like podcast for sure is popping out, but I feel like even like my nephew, like they have. I don't know if it's because all this media stupid shit, but I feel like they have their attention span is short, bro. So they be watching the short on YouTube, the shorts, bro. Only 10 seconds, bro, and then they're out of that shit, man. So I don't know if it's what's up with that, and maybe they got mind control, or I'll be watching that shit too, bro. Like
Maybe they got mind control.
I'd be like, I'll be just doing the same shit. Like your attention span is shorter, bro. Like
yeah, that's true, bro.
It's hard to unless you're really into it to watch a full movie for an hour, bro. So I think
it's even hard nowadays because you get bored as hell.
Yeah, bro. You're like, what the fuck? And
there's no good movies even.
There's no good movies, bro. Yeah, there's no good movies out here. And if there are, people could comment on that. Comment like, oh, what's your favorite movie or any movie that just came out? If you guys comment on that, and we'll check it out for sure. But yeah, I mean, like it feels like all the movies are trash now, bro. Like, we talked about it too.
Yeah, like back in the day, you would there would be a good movie, and then you would tell somebody like, oh, bro, you have to watch it, and then everybody was like, that's kind of how they control your mind too, because everybody watches it, and now they could program you. But nowadays, like even a good one, people don't even watch that.
Yeah,
shit.
That's exactly
so
right.
It's like,
bro.
that's why it's kind of dead too.
Dude. Yeah, and I mean, yeah, podcasts. Like, I'll be sending podcasts like, man, you gotta hear this podcast, or you gotta see this podcast. This is a really good one. Like today, I was watching the Sean Ryan show, and I think it was called let me see, damn, I forgot. Fucking Canela. Nah, God, there's like.
Yeah, that's a strange name, but it was a podcast
Can
about
Cook
Can Cook, yeah,
Can Cook, yeah, Can Cook, yeah, like yeah, that's if you guys haven't checked that out, man, that podcast, bro, that episode is like crazy. His podcast is pretty sick too as well, but man, that is crazy, bro. That'll take you into some deep ass shit.
What was it about,
bro? It's about like basically they have like this Christian camp where even a lot of celebrity, or I guess celebrities and NFL players, they drop their kids off there, so there's no access to phones, so it's just all camping stuff, bro. Like, and they talk about Jesus and all that, bro. No, man.
Where was this?
God damn,
you said
bro.
This is in California?
No. Fuck, I forgot. Damn, I don't know if it was Candace.
Canada?
Damn, nah, I forgot where it's at. But let me see, bro. Let me search this shit. But
it's like summer camp, and then these people, what's the controversy about it?
Yeah, so basically the guy, some piece of shit called named Pete Newman, is doing 3 life terms in prison for I think it was, I'm not really sure about the number, but it was like over 1,000, I think, or 500 kids that he assaulted, bro, and raped, bro.
At the camp?
At the camp. And they have photos of this clown like naked with teenagers in a Humvee, bro. Like what is that? The
RV?
The RV shit, bro. No, the quads.
Oh, ATV.
Yeah, the ATV. They have like weird ass shit like that, and they're like, and they even questioned it, like, why would they had photos and they didn't do nothing about it, bro. They're like, why would a grown ass man be naked around these dudes, these little like kids, bro? And money talks, bro. So they let it pass by. They let it pass by.
Guy?
Yeah, they let it pass by, and yeah, they're getting a lot of for sure hate, bro, and it's good hate for that shit, bro, because these fools are fucking animals, bro. They're savages, but.
Well, that gets back to this point that I want to talk about too. Is it ties into that shit. How the world is kind of like a stage, bro, because it's like there's even with the because Martin Luther King Day was yesterday, right?
Yeah.
So even with that, a lot of people say that he was almost kind of like a plant too. Like, oh shit, the fucking arm
Yeah.
They say,
No, he for sure was, bro, because they said that I guess from what I was hearing and I was listening to, I know that Martin Luther King stood up for like Israel, and then he had his own holiday, right? So Malcolm X, how come he didn't have one? Because he was pro-Palestine, I believe.
oh, really?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, because
So
I think, yeah, I don't know too much about the Malcolm X thing. I do know that he was more about like, he said a lot more real shit, but Martin Luther King definitely, I feel like he was a plant, and they say that a lot of his, the person who wrote the I have a Dream speech was a Jewish writer, so he was kind of more, almost like a plant,
damn.
from what I heard.
Oh, but talking about that, bro. So people, if they check out this episode with that Can of Cook whatever, that with Sean Ryan, bro, it's they're based out of it's a Christian summer camp, and they're based out of Missouri, bro. You know how much it is for 1 week? $1,800 for 1 week just to be there, bro.
That's crazy. In Missouri?
In Missouri, yeah. So these fools are, you gotta be kind of you gotta be wealthy to go to one of these camps, bro. And but yeah, they'll still be like keystreeting these kids, bro, even with wealthy families, bro.
Damn, that's crazy.
But yeah, going back to yeah, it's really interesting. I advise, or I would suggest that like anybody watching that or hearing a podcast, bro, if you ain't got nothing to do, man, that podcast is crazy, bro, crazy.
So yeah, we'll definitely get somebody who in the near future, we're gonna definitely have to interview one of those people with the experience in those kind of things.
Yeah, for damn sure,
because
bro.
Man, this shit goes deep, and you realize how it's all connected. But I was going back on that Martin Luther King shit. So his scriptwriter was Jewish, and a lot of the people around him were all like, basically, once you realize it's all connected to secret societies, and then Jewish people are really connected to secret societies, like the Freemasons are puppets to the Zionists. And so his wife even was part of the basically, it's like the female Masons. It's called the Order of the Eastern Star. So Coretta Scott King was part of the female Freemasons. And then even towards the end of Martin Luther King's life, I think he has a quote that says, I'm afraid I led my people into a burning building.
Oh,
so yes, and then he's like the main one that they taught us about in school. They didn't teach about nobody else. They taught about him. But yeah, it's a fishy story. But that gets me to this other point, how it's all connected to these Masons and these secret societies. And it's also like with the child molestation thing, there's a serial killer. His name is John Wayne Gacy. I think he's a very famous one. He died, I think, in the 90s, but I forgot. I don't know if he was in the 70s or 80s when he was doing all his killings. But this dude, he is connected to that whole underworld. But he was made to seem like he was just a lone killer, like it was just one crazy guy killing people. But in reality, I think he was the scapegoat. I think he was part of the ring of people who give wealthy kids to wealthy people. Mm-hmm. And he was the one that took the blame for it. Like every now and then, all these kids turn up missing, right? But a lot of these wealthy people are in on it. But they're like, oh, people are gonna start asking questions. We need to somebody needs to take the blame for this. So they pick a dude to be the fall guy. And I think that guy, John Wayne Gacy, he was not just some lone wolf serial killer. I think he was the fall guy for the big organization of child trafficking. Because guess what? They even did an Easter egg. Even the judges aren't on it. And when the higher you go, they're all connected. That's why they get away with it.
Yep.
And guess how many counts of child murder he had?
1.
33.
No. No way.
They gave him 33 counts. Like a little Easter egg, bro.
That is crazy. No way, bro.
They gave him 33. John Wayne Gacy. And he said there's much more. He said there's much more, and there's more people involved, but they only got him because these people, in order to convince like the masses, they try to convince that there's this lone crazy serial killer. He's such a psycho. but in reality, he's just working for a bigger group of people doing all this fucked up shit.
And at the end of it, he'll change his name, go to a different country, and basically he'll take his money, and that's it, bro.
Yeah. I
Sadly.
think they got him, though. They got him, and they made him into this big monster like Michael Myers.
Mhm.
But in reality, he was just the fall guy for a bigger thing. And a lot of these people, like that podcast that you listen to, they're connected with them, too.
Yeah.
Because they all know each other. Across the country, anybody who's doing that at a mass scale, they're all connected, and they all have a lot of money. Like you said, money talks. So
Cartel, bro.
they'll be doing that. And then even the cartel, it brings the children to these people, to the politicians.
Yep.
And so that's why they're all this talk about they're going to get rid of the cartel. They're all working together.
Yeah.
They're all working together.
They just be talking out of it so they could say that, okay, they'll take care of that if whoever believes that bullshit, you know?
Just a big old lie.
Big old lie, bro. And that's the sad reality of that, man. But
that's wild that
but
they put it in your face like that. 33 counts, 33, bro. No, man.
Damn. But nah, bro, like I think I was telling you that my cousin, he came from Mexico maybe like it was like 3 months ago, 2 months ago,
was it
whatever.
December or
December,
yeah.
And then he was talking about his experience in Colombia. You know how everybody wants to go to Colombia, all the guys with the passport bros, whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm like, he was telling me a story. First thing he tells me when he gets off, he was telling the whole fam, bro, like his experience in Colombia. I mean, it's some crazy ass shit, but anyways, I'll tell you guys a story. But so he said he went to Colombia, right? He was with 3 of his buddies. They're all like Mexican, and they go to this bar because they just wanted to, have a good time, drink, do all that, the fun stuff. And then he said that there's obviously there's a bunch of fucking beautiful women, I'm sure, everywhere, man. I would love to see that, but he said that they're at the bar and they're by themselves, right? They act like they're by themselves, and they know they're smart. They know that men are gonna approach them because obviously they're attractive. And basically, what happened was that he went up to this girl, and then she was like, "Oh yeah, we should get some drinks at my house." And obviously we're men, bro. You're gonna catch us with that shit, bro. And long story short, she takes him to back to his like a hotel, bro. It's like a hotel shit. And then it was 3 of his buddies, like all 3 of them fell in the same trap. So they had 3 different girls, bro. And then they go to the hotel, and I guess he was in the room with one of them, and then he was saying that this girl kept telling him to drink the drink quick, like, and he was thinking that in his head, like, man, why is she telling me to drink this shit quick, bro? I wanna, I'm here to relax. Yeah, bro. And so that red flag went off, but he didn't really care too, because obviously, especially if you're on a sick one,
yeah,
and you see a beautiful girl and you're talking to her full, and then so he was like, fuck it, I'll just take a shot. Boom, took a shot. This fool didn't wake up till the next day, bro.
Damn.
Naked with no fucking.
Didn't know his own name or what.
They took all his shit, bro. He said, luckily for him, that his phone, when he was on the couch, and he was like, I don't know what they gave that fool. He said that he felt like he was going to sleep, so he fell asleep, and he dropped his phone, and the phone went inside like the little pockets of like the couch. On the couch, bro. And so they didn't steal his phone.
Damn,
but
he got lucky.
Yeah, he got lucky. He was one of the ones that got lucky, and all his other friends, bro, like some guys had like a $2,000 chain. They took all that, bro. They took all his money, the passports. They took everything, bro.
That's crazy, bro. Those savages.
Yeah, they didn't give a and that's crazy how they get you like that. And what's scary is that you don't know if you're gonna have a bad effect. You could even die, bro. And there's a few stories that they say that people go to these dudes go to Colombia, and they die because they give them too much, bro. And then the funny, well, it's not funny, but my cousin was saying that they go do a police report, and then the policeman tell this fool in his face, like, that's what I hate about you guys coming out from different countries. You guys just come here to like basically
fuck our women.
fuck our girls, our women, or whatever the fuck they were. But yeah, he was like paranoid after that, bro, on Colombian chicks now, bro. So he's like, and then it's funny, he came here, we went to Vegas, and then there's some, the girls that they, you take a photo with them and they're like almost damn butt naked out there.
Oh yeah.
And then they're like Colombians, and obviously they look pretty freaking fine and shit. And then they were like trying to get this fool like to take a photo with this one. Then you could hear their accent. God damn, their accent full. But he was like, oh no, ustedes me dan miedo. It's basically he was scared of them, bro.
He was scared of the Colombian.
Yeah, because they're like, oh, you guys are gonna put some shit in. Like he was just paranoid and that, But and then the girl said it too. She was like, hey, we're not all the same. It's like saying that you all Mexicans are the same, right? So, but anyways, I still want to go to Colombia, my boy. But
I know, man. I keep hearing these stories of these dudes getting drugged. I think I know the name of the drug. It's called a scopolamine or something like that, and they can even blow it in your face, and then that should just knock your ass
the
out.
devil's no, that's a different one that'll straight up kill you. It's called the devil's dust or something, where
really?
it's just like you barely touch it and you could die or some shit like that. Some crazy
no,
shit.
I think that might be fentanyl. Fentanyl is like if you barely touch it, that shit knocks your ass out.
Yeah, I don't know if it was. I saw a documentary on like the devil's some shit in Colombia, but besides the girls and all that, he said that the atmosphere, the environment there was off the chain, bro. He has never felt that in any other country. He said it was just like the cheap. Vibe was like. He said, yeah, it was cheap. It's cheaper than Mexico. He said.
Damn.
So he said the vibe was there. It was like everybody was happy. Everybody was always dancing, like the cumbia, the whatever they play, bro. It's just the spirit in the air is just like hella different. He said that he has never felt and seen any other place like that but there, bro. That's cool. That's crazy. I was like, yeah, I was like, even more than Mexico. He was like, yeah, bro, they're like really happy people, bro. And because I mean, for the most part, they seem like they're really cool people, bro. I play with a bunch of Colombian fools on the soccer team, and they're really cool people. But man, I would definitely want to go to Colombia, bro. Fuck.
It's crazy how in Mexico they really like the Colombian culture and the Colombian cumbias and the music, and in Colombia they like all the Mexican shit. Like they have their own singers of Mexican music.
Damn.
And in Mexico, they have their own cumbias. Like they have the Colombianos. They have whole subcultures in Mexico where they just dress like Colombians.
Oh, shit. That's crazy.
There's a badass movie called Ya No Estoy Aquí. And it's all about some Colombianos. They're all like listening to old school slowed down cumbias. And they're dancing. And it's a pretty badass movie. But yeah, it's actually a really good movie. You guys should check it out. It's on Netflix. Some fool that's illegal and he goes to New York, and then it's just a whole badass scenes and scenery. It's really well shot, and the music is badass.
Illegal from where? Mexico or Colombia?
From Mexico.
Oh, okay.
But I guess they listen to all Colombian culture, so they call themselves Colombianos, and they dress like cholos a little bit. Mm-hmm. So it's like a mixture of like cumbia and like the cholo shit.
Yeah, I seen that too. That in Japan they be doing that too, bro. Like they be dressing like cholos, bro.
Yeah, Japan, Thailand, they all have that culture lowrider shit. And then, but it's cool that in Colombia they be having that shit, and for lifelong shit. Ever since the 70s, they used to go back in the day and buy those big cumbia CDs, and then they used to slow them down in Mexico City. They would slow them down, and that's where they get the slowed down cumbias, like the big heavy voice.
Yeah.
Because they slow them down, they do little different mixes.
Damn.
So it's cool.
That's pretty cool. Yeah,
that's a cultural thing.
Yeah, I like seeing that, bro. That's a really cool.
So you'd be down to that's like one of the top places you want to go?
Yeah, bro. Colombia, Brazil, Dominican Republic. What else do you want, huh, bro?
Right. Israel.
What else do you want?
Tel Aviv. Israel. Probably the top place or what?
No, that's the number one place I want to go to, bro.
Israel.
I got to put my hand on that wall, bro. Our podcast is gonna go from that to 1 billion.
We're gonna be pulling up in a Lambo, bro.
God, hell no.
Genocide? What genocide?
Yeah, bro. Genocide. There ain't no genocide. They did everything correctly.
This one.
Fuck no, bro. Hell no, man. That's some bullshit right there, man.
Man. But that brings me to another topic that you know what I was thinking too, how we speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But this is something that a lot of people who when they go to Mexico, a lot of Mexican Americans, they say that when they go to Mexico, the Spanish they speak here, when they try to speak to the people over there, they're like, man, you guys sound like from another generation, bro. It's because we speak a Spanish like from our parents, because we learn from our parents, but we speak from their generation, you know?
Yeah. When I was taking a Mexican American class at Santa Ana College, bro, the professor, she said that we like the way we speak like Spanish here, it's like trash over there, bro. They're like, what the fuck are you? We don't understand what you're saying, bro.
Yeah, like we're outdated. It's like, you know, it's like if we come to if somebody was born in, let's say, France, and their parents are from the 70s in the US, but they left there, and then they come here talking to us in English, but they sound like they're from the 70s. They're like, oh, that's groovy, this and that. It's like, you know, the language is even off, like the slang.
Yeah,
like they'll start saying old slang from back in the day that nobody even uses anymore, and that's kind of how we are. You know what I mean?
I get you. Yeah.
So we're saying the old slang, and they're like, "What the fuck? This fool's talking like an old asshole."
Yeah. That cool shit, man. Yeah, I get you.
You know, so that's kind of what they say. It's like, man, like you guys need to be a little bit more up to date, because we're kind of frozen with where our parents are, and then a lot of the people here too, the Mexicans here, they're more from different like more, I guess you could say, smaller places. And so our cultures kind of are a little different how we are over here too. So I don't know, but that's pretty interesting, because I do be thinking that too. Like, I'm like, man, does this fool have a different whole slang that I don't even know? So I just try to keep it simple when I speak.
Yeah, basically, that's when my cousin came over too, I was like, yeah, just a plain basic even fifth grader Spanish shit, because because he be saying some like extra, I mean, you know, those more sophisticated words, bro, like long and more whatever. Yeah. And I'm like, fuck, I don't even know what the fuck this will say right now.
No, yeah. I mean, I've always been good with just keeping it simple, and I try to learn better. Like, I would read books in Spanish.
Yeah.
So there's a famous book called 100 Years of Solitude. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I read that in Spanish, and I listened to it in English in the headphones just to get the big words. Because this is like we're used to just street Spanish, like regular street shit. But when you get to the books, it's like a higher academic level. So you read words that you've never even seen before. You're like, what the fuck? It took me like a long ass time to read like 3 pages, because I'll just be translating. I see one word and then I go Google it, translate it. So I try to learn it that way.
Damn.
But
that's pretty cool, bro. Smart shit right there, man.
Yeah, it's good to brush up on that shit. But I mean, as long as people understand you and you get by, that's what matters.
Yeah, that's all. Too. Yeah, it's not like you're gonna fucking be speaking like a robot, bro. And these fools are over here just learn the basic. Some fools don't even know how to speak Spanish, bro. In this generation now,
at all, huh?
At all, bro.
Shit. You know what's funny to me? That shit always tripped me out. I was like, you have a fool who doesn't know how to speak Spanish, and in English he has a Mino accent. Like, god damn, pick something. This will sound like he's fresh off the border, but he don't even speak Spanish or barely even English. Like, fuck, bro.
Damn, bro.
Now I know why they call us goys.
Damn, for real, bro. These will be looking out like they be looking like the biggest beans ever, bro. And they don't even speak Spanish.
These fools speak like they're straight off of almost like a comedy fucking sketch. Like, these fools sound like they don't know any other language, but these fools don't even speak English barely.
No sabo kids, bro.
I know, like, goddamn, how do you have an accent and you don't speak Spanish?
You won the lottery on that one, my boy.
Oh, God, bro.
Damn,
this will be tripping us out, huh?
Yeah, that shit's funny as fuck, bro. But nah, man.
That shit. Yeah, it's crazy how that works, man. Because I remember growing up, I'm like, man, fuck, bro. That's why I think sometimes they don't take us seriously too. Because you know how they say Jewish people are really powerful in language.
Nah.
Yeah, well, the Jewish people are very powerful in the way they speak, and that's why language is so important. Because if you don't speak well and you don't have like a good grip on it, then it's like the world will can run circles around you, and that's why they're so good at the
Mm,
law and everything like that. So it's
yeah.
like, bro, our culture, our communities, we got to get more focus on like that, like really make yourself force like to argue and to be able to speak and to get your points out, because uh they'll just run circles around you, bro.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that that's the thing that they didn't teach us at school, because at school I remember growing up in Santa Ana, bro, all the kids there, they all had mean old accents, and I'm like, holy shit, bro. Think about how kind of at a disadvantage you are sometimes if you don't have a grasp on the words, you know.
Yeah. And not even just that, bro. Like even common sense too, bro. You know,
Yeah,
it's like if you don't know common sense, these fools are just gonna pick on you, bro. Like I
and
seen the
run
video
circles.
where, like, well, there's plenty of videos, anyways. But like, there's these kids and police or law enforcement, whatever. They just run circles around them because they don't know their like the way they speak. Fool, it's like, man, I could take advantage of this fool. This
Yeah,
fool's gonna do nothing, you know. So if you speak a different way, it's like, all right, I'm gonna step back a little bit because this guy, I'm probably messing with
someone who
someone
knows
that's,
something.
yeah, exactly right. And I think we talked about this on a later podcast. I don't know what number it was, but yeah, bro, like yeah. So like you're right. Everybody should be reading books and making yourself upgrade yourself in life, bro.
Yeah,
Even if it's like a little simple one page, and books are miracles. So
yeah.
you start reading more, you start opening your mind, and that's what happened
No,
to me,
you
bro.
said it
Even
yourself, bro. You
yeah,
said it last time. You're like about the slaves. They're like, oh man, like that's the most dangerous thing they could do is learn how to read and write.
yep,
Because if you learn how to read and write, then you could defend your rights, bro. You could defend yourself. If you don't know how to do either of those, then you have a guy who knows how to read and write, and then he'll just fucking had groups of guys who teaching, leading them,
yeah.
making them believe anything, bro.
Exactly. It's like you brought me to the point where I was talking about no, that shit's funny, bro, cuz I was watching, if you guys have ever seen it, it's called Life. It's a Africa well all the greats, bro, like it was all the Africans, like Americans with
Life.
Eddie Murphy, Martin Lawrence, Bernie Mac, like they had all those big ass guys, bro. I think it was made in like the early 2000 or 2000s maybe, or
Life.
1995, 97. It's called Life because these guys do life in jail for something that a crime they didn't commit,
Yeah.
and just because they were black, they gave them life until they find out later, right? But uh it's like they were all like there's only one guy in there in prison where he could read the letters, so everybody's giving him the letters. It's like a scene. It's pretty funny, bro. And this fool acted like he knew what he was talking about. So
That's
he gave
funny
me
as
the
fuck.
letter, and he was like I think it was uh Eddie Murphy that was just talking, and he was like, yeah, well, you got bad news.
Just making shit up.
And then he another guy was like, oh, can you read mine, because I can't read. He was like, yeah, sure. He's like, all right, you got another bad news, bro. Like he just kept telling him about it. And then at the point, the third one was like, anybody want me to read their letter? He's like, nope, because it was all like like your daddy died, your dog died.
All like bad shit.
He was just saying the bad shit, boy. That's the power of reading, bro. Because everybody, if you have that power, it's big, literally a superpower, bro. If you could read, write,
Yeah.
even at the smallest level, it doesn't matter as long as you know how to comprehend shit, and you're not fucking that stupid. They're gonna back away from you, bro.
Yeah, exactly right. That's crazy how that works. It is because it's like the
Spelling,
power
bro.
of information,
It's
like
like
just
that
the
spelling
information.
shit.
Crazy as shit.
Like you said, bro. That spelling, it's a spell, bro.
Reading, and then the video, everything that's going into your ears, into your eyes. That's all that shit that creates the reality that they want. You know.
Damn. Yeah, bro. Like it says right here, for everybody writes your books. Fool.
Everybody writes.
Your your book is standing out on me, bro. But yeah, man, that's crazy. And yeah, I mean, it's all like It's all a joke, bro.
It's all a big
It's all a
fucking
joke.
joke out here, man. But yeah, this was gonna be a more of a shorter one. But next week we'll have a bigger
Yeah.
banger for you guys, and then we have more interviews. If you guys have anything interesting, make sure to reach out if you guys want to be interviewed. I mean, we usually just pick people who they really have a good story to tell. So if you have that, reach out.
Yeah, reach out and always we're always looking for people that are really interesting and catch our eye too, and if you have a good story to tell, like I said, you guys could DM us and we could get an appointment, like schedule an interview or whatever,
chat
but
or in person or whatever.
yeah, but today will be a little shorter one for today, but thank you guys for liking and always commenting. Subscribe if you haven't, please. We got YouTube, we got Spotify, Instagram, TikTok, all the good stuff, bro. But yeah, we're gonna keep on going in, and we have some upcoming cool events that you guys are gonna see, and some good plans coming up. So hopefully this year will be better than the other year, but I'm sure it will, and for you too. So people that are watching us, but
5-star rating too.
5-star rating, and share it to everybody that needs to hear this, because it's gonna change their life, bro. Literally gonna change your life. This podcast is all about that, man. It's all about show and tell, bro. And when you do that and you start learning from our videos, that's the best blessing we could give to you for free, bro. We're out here doing the God's work, because nobody out here wants to speak facts, fool. And it's like going back on the fucking those sellout fools, like going back on these sellouts, bro. Like they're Mexican and they're out here like being like Adam 22, bro, like leading you to the trap, bro. Basically, bro.
Yeah, pigs
it's like
to slaughter.
Yeah, basically to ruin your mind, bro. And we're on the good side, so we got the swords and we're fighting back with these clowns, bro. And we're gonna be victorious. Nah, we're gonna go victorious. But anyways, that was a little long one, bro. But all right, but peace, everybody. Peace.